So, it's been 6 times that I've had the opportunity to come to Washington County, and I observed as I came in the room tonight that some of us in the room, not including myself by the way, look exactly the way they did 6 years ago when I first came to ask for your vote. Tonight I come to thank you for all you've done, but Ellie, you look even younger than when I first came down here. And then there are others. And Nettie just looks wonderful. God bless you, Nettie. And there's some of the rest of us who obviously have grown on the seniority list. And I have more gray hair than I did 6 years ago, and less of it. But I wanted to come tonight and thank you for 6 years that have been a great and wonderful experience for me. 6 years ago, we commenced on a journey together. And our party today, if we look back over 3 cycles, 2010 was tough. It was tough no matter where you were at. Seattle to Miami, from Boston to San Diego. But I think what happened last year brings us great opportunity for the future. And I know it's the people in this room and across the state that are going to be the ones that make that happen because of what we believe in. But most importantly for me tonight, there were a few things that I wanted to recall about the past 6 years. And Washington County plays such a huge role in the message we were able to deliver over the past 3 election cycles. In 2006, remember 2006 and 2008, in 2006, every legislative seat in Washington County a Democrat competed in for the first time in over a quarter of a century. And you all made that happen. We got to tell that story all the way from Logan to down in Four Corners and out even to Wendover when we were out there because we had some Twilla County business out there. Imagine Wendover being the place. Well, we've spent a little time on the other side, the west side. We actually had the principal of the high school, and we had a great bunch of Democrats out in West Wendover. And you know, our story about Washington County and what you were able to do down here was an incredible story to tell. And what made me very proud because you all came together and the party was building, and you've had great leadership, not just at the party level, but the club. The Southern Utah Democrats have been, I've been proudly for years been able to say that one of the largest political meetings in the state of Utah on a monthly basis happens in St. George, and it's called the Southern Utah Democrats. And people look at you like, is that really true? But a couple things I think you need to be thanked for. Many of you know that last December, I will tell you a quick story. I'm off to kind of where I started from. It's come full circle. In 2004, I ran around the western United States working the battleground states for the Kerry Edwards campaign. 2 months later, I was running for a job that I never thought remotely that I would ever be interested in or hold. 6 years later, it's been the greatest experience of my life. But it's come full circle now, and in 2012, I will be back on the presidential campaign trail. The president will be re-elected in 2012.
Yes!
And I believe once again, as he did in 2008, he is going to make a difference in this state. It will help if the Republicans will be kind enough to nominate Mike Huckabee, but we'll let them do their thing. I was given this opportunity to go to work on this campaign in large part because of what Democrats did in all 29 counties, and you all played such a key role. In the last 6 years, two of the 3 cycles, our party outraised the Republican Party. And the DNC folks in Washington, D.C. knew that. And you all did your contributions, not just your candidates, but to the county party and to the state party, and that made a difference. In 2008, we were the only state in the United States of America where a Democrat, a Union Democrat, beat the Speaker of the House. And we took 4 seats in that election. And the 3 we lost narrowly, we thought we would pick up. 2010 came along, and we got from all parts of the country, it didn't go as well as we wanted to. But I know this, in watching Democrats, our delegates, our candidates, our party officers, our county activists, our county officers, we don't know how to quit. And that's who we are. If there's one thing I have found in common, I grew up in a small mining town, very diverse town. I think our state's starting to look a whole lot more like what my childhood town looked like. But I will tell you this, as we look at the common denominator we all have, I think I have found this. Every one of us is a champion for the underdog. Every one of us is looking for a way to help make sure that those who can't buy power have access to the American dream. That's what we have in common. That's why we fight and do what we do. That's why I've had 6 years of a wonderful experience doing it. And I got to tell you, I wouldn't have done it, and I couldn't have enjoyed it the way I have, without knowing that you were all down here doing what you do and traveling up to Salt Lake to the state conventions. And for that, the thing I wanted to do for weeks now was just make sure I came down and see old faces. And I mean, it gives me chills coming in this room. But I needed to say thank you so much for all you've done and keep doing it. Thank you very much.